Hi everybody. Today's video is just going to be a prep work video for my planet / outer space bead that I'll be making in the next video coming up. And this is just very simple prep work. You can get as elaborate as you want with your planets and what have you. But this is just a couple examples of what you need for your space bead and some examples of how to make some planet stringer and just get a little variance in there, but basically you can do whatever you want. But the first thing I want to do is I want to pull out some skinnier rods of clear. I'm using Zephyr clear. You want a really nice scum-free type of clear. So whatever you're happy with using, that's fine. But my rods are like 8 millimeters thick. And I want some skinnier clear rods. So I'm going to pull out some stringer. And I'll be showing how I use this in the next video. But I want some skinnier rods to actually build around the planets after they're on the bead to kind of help them stay sort of three-dimensional in the final piece. And so the 8 millimeter was really too fat. So I'm just pulling out as I go about 2 to 3 millimeter thick stringers, and you could do this however you want. I'm pulling as I'm heating the rod, but if you are more comfortable with just making a big ball of glass and then pulling out a rod, that's fine. But I have about 15 to 17 inches of clear here to go around my planets, so it all depends on how many planets you make also, of how much of the skinnier clear you need. And now I'm just taking a yellow and a coral type of orange color, and I'm just going to put a couple stripes on, and I'm going to make a simple twisty with this. It doesn't have to be precise or anything, because when we put it on the bead, we're going to kind of swirl it around anyway, so you really don't have to be super precise with these twisties. But you can make 2-color twisties, you can make 3-color twisties, you can make 5-color twisties. It's whatever colors you want in your little planets swirled around. So it's however you want to do it. You can also use silver glass colors, might come out really neat as planets. So it's whatever you want to put in your bead as a planet coloring. And so I'm just making this little coral orange color and yellow twisty. And I'm pulling out a little extra yellow there just for a handle, just for a little handle on it, so that I'll have something to hold, and burn off the other end if it doesn't fall off my tweezers. And then I usually always clean off my rod. I still had a little yellow there on my rod, so I always clean it off so my rod is clean for the next time. Just a little simple tip, do it right away when it's hot. It's easier to take care of later. And so the next one I'm going to do is kind of like a turquoise blue. It might be a lighter turquoise blue. It could be a CIM color also, though. I'm not really sure. And I'm just going to make a ball of glass here. And this is going to be a Earth type planet that I'll be making. And so I'm going to add some green. And I already have some prepped stringer that's just a couple twists of transparent and opaque green. And I'm putting really thick amounts. I'm kind of wiggling this stringer back and forth to make it thick on there, because the stringer itself was too skinny, because I want thicker amounts of green on there. And I'm just going to heat that up and do the same thing. I'm just going to twist it around and mix around that green and blue, and then get a nice Earth type planet coloring to it. Just going to slowly pull it out. And I'm just going to, because this one's so short, I'm just going to leave it on the end of this rod. And then I could just attach it to my bead on the end of the rod. So I'm just going to leave that right there. And again, I'm going to clean off the end of my blue so it's ready for next time. I don't have to clean it up later. And that's it. And so it's basically whatever colors you want to put on there. That's fine. These are just some examples of what you can do for your planets. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.